I know it's past the topic, but if there's one thing we are learning in Hasbun Hotel, it's that souls never truly die out, or at least they rarely do. This can be seen thanks to the respawn of Serpentius in heaven, even though he was killed by Adam using the light beam, which I would speculate is what the angelic weapons are imbued with to make them capable of destroying a demon's soul. I believe it's a fair assumption to see the possibility of any demon being supposedly killed making it to heaven if they are judged to be right or have fulfilled their heaven requirements. That means even Alastor could get into heaven under the right circumstances. This has led people to believe that hell may not actually be the prison it's made to seem, or rather, hell is just that, a prison, which when you complete your sentence, you get sent to heaven. The popular theory is that hell could just be purgatory. That was its intended purpose from the start, but as time went on, the officials of heaven discriminated against hell, not fulfilling the duties of judging and accepting sinners who show the qualities needed to enter heaven. Question is, who made the judgment to send Serpentius to heaven? Is God the one who sent Serpentius to heaven? It's believed that Visipop will not be adding God or Jesus to the show, and honestly, I see that as a smart decision, but I also have a theory that in a way, God still plays the most major role in Hasbun Hotel and Helluva boss. Let's get into it. So as you may know, angels don't know how souls get into heaven. Even the ones at the utmost top don't know squat. They just assume they need to be good people by heart, right? And my viewers once had this theory that the criteria for getting into heaven aren't as strict as one may believe. For example, an atheist can get into heaven just as a religious can. Why? They theorized that it's not about the person's religious standing but more about their outlook. Like, a religious person can follow the rules of the holy book to the very end and for that, will be granted access to heaven. However, someone else can believe in the goodness of people and strive to help others, even without wanting access to heaven but still be rewarded entrance. If this person's theory is correct about Hasbun Hotel, then who makes the judgment? It would take at least a conscious mind to actively make these decisions about a person, so obviously, we can't just say that they get in for no reason, and the angels are not the ones who make these decisions. What if God is actually in the show, just will never be shown physically but as a dimension, supreme, omnipotent, and everlasting being? He is the one constantly judging human souls and deciding where they end up, hell or heaven. Which explains why Serpentius went to heaven, because God is always watching both earth, heaven, and hell, and so they saw the goodness of Serpentius and respawned him in heaven. To even explain further, there is some research that theorized that God didn't create earth but his angels, I mean the seraphim who are seen as the sons of God, which is also the path Visipop took, with the seraphims creating earth but not deciding what happens to souls. So technically, they do know of their creator, they just don't communicate with him. He reaches out to them if he pleases. What do you think? Awesome theory or dog crap? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thanks.